Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1980 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today we have the third and final game in a homestand against the Cleveland Indians. We've had two really good games in a row, and our starting pitching especially, has turned it around against the last place Indians. Today's matchup, we have projected it's Mike Paxton for the Indians, and he's going against Dan Petry. Petry, I just brought back up to take over the number 3 spot in the rotation, and I sent down Bob Stanley, who had that role for 3 starts and was completely ineffective. So we're going to give Petry another chance. He did really well in the minors, and maybe he's ready to turn things around. He's got an easy one today against the Indians. So let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone who's been following along. Like and subscribe, especially if you're new and you're enjoying the content. I do one game every day, so please check back and you can follow along. In fact, there's a playlist, and you can feel free to jump in anywhere along the way and get caught up. Let's get to the lineups. So yes, Dan Petry, who's 1-1. All of our bullpen is available. They've been pitching so well lately. And then here's our lineup. So I took Whitaker out. I'm going to give him a day off. He has been in a mini slump. So I'm going to put Tom Brookins at second base. Moved Trammell to the leadoff spot. I moved Hebner into the number 2. And just a point of reference is Jason Thompson, who got off to an incredibly slow start, has a home run in 3 consecutive games. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he can extend that to 4 games. All right, let's get to the action. Looking at the Indians lineup, they did move Pagel up to the number 2 spot. So that's interesting. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get started. So Dan Petry back into the starting rotation with Alan Bannister leading off for the Indians. And Bannister is going to line out to first base, and that's going to be the first out. So here's the aforementioned Carl Pagel. He goes down swinging, and that's already a good start for Petry, getting a K. He was 25-9 with walks to strikeouts. So yeah, he's got some work to do to catch up to those 25 walks. And Mike Hargrove is going to fly out to center. Oh no, I'm sorry, that drops in front of Stegman. Wow, that looked like a fly out if I ever saw one. So base hit for Hargrove. And here's Andre Thornton, who's really been the only Indian hitter who's had any, good luck against us. So Mike Paxton with Trammell leading off here in the bottom of the first, and Trammell walks. So that's a good start. We're going to hit and run with Hebner. Hebner's going to ground to first. I should move Trammell over. So we have a runner in scoring position for Kemp, who's tied for our team lead with Fisk in home runs. Whoa. Kemp gets a base hit to left, and Trammell does not score even against the poor left fielder, Mike Hargrove. So I'm going to try to sacrifice fly with Fisk, because with Kemp on base, I mean, it's definitely a double play potential. It doesn't matter if Fisk strikes out. So Gary Hancock's going to have to get it done. Hancock's hovering around 300. He takes a walk. Now we have bases loaded for big wheel Lance Parrish, who's got a little mini streak going on his own. And there we go. He crushes it to right. It should score 2, it does. And 2 RBI for Lance Parrish. And here's the first opportunity for JT with 2 down. And he hits it pretty hard in the left center gap. Well, the center fielder's got it, and it's going to be the 3rd out. So, no homer for Jason Thompson, but we'll take that 2-run lead. Heading into the top of the 2nd. Ooh, there's the walk as Hasse walks to lead off the top of the 2nd. That brings up Miguel Delaney. He's going to ground it to Hebner, and Hebner commits an error. So, with Brookins at 2nd, that's our weak spot in the infield with Hebner. So, the Indians have the making of a rally as Harrell walks. Oh no. So Petry had 1 good inning in him. And now we're looking at, I guess we got to bring the infield in. And then maybe turn a double play. So Rick Manning. Ooh, 3-1 count. Thought he was going to walk Manning, but Manning pops up on the infield. So no harm there. And so here's Verizon. We're going to hope for a double play. And if a run scores, so be it. Okay, so what? Verizon strikes out. So 2 down, leaving it up to Alan Bannister. I'm going to bring the outfield in so nothing drops in. And Petry walks Bannister. The 3rd walk of the inning. And we need to be in the market for a 5th starting pitcher. For a first place team, we are definitely short 1 starting pitcher. So Pagel lines out to 3rd, and Indians cut the lead to 1. With the Tigers ahead 2-1 here in the bottom of the 2nd. Stegman's going to lead off with a base hit through the infield into center field. And that's going to bring up Tommy B. Stegman on 1st. And Brookins is going to fly out to center. That's 1 down. And we're back to the top of the lineup with Trammell. Wild pitch by Paxton. Paxton, in real life, led the league in wild pitches with 8 one year. Trammell's going to pop it up on the infield, and that's going to be the 2nd out. Stegman at 2nd base, and here's Richie Hebner. And Hebner hits it hard to right center field, and it's gone. It looked like it fell short on the photo there, but that's back-to-back games for Hebner hitting home runs. So our 7 and 9 hitters typically are starting to show some power. So 4-1, and let's hope Petry can work out the kinks as Hargrove gets a base hit down the right field line. He's held to just to first base. Andre Thornton is going to line out to left. It's 1 down. Bringing up the catcher, Ron Hasse. Hasse's going to get a base hit to right. Hargrove advances to 3rd, 1st and 3rd. 1 down. So let's see if we can turn 2 on Delaney. Nope, there's the 4th walk for Petry. Oh man, okay, well, we're going to have to hope for a double play of some sort. Toby Harrah, I think he's going to bloop it for a base hit. He does. It goes right over the 2nd baseman's head. 2-run score, and the lead is cut to 1. So Petry is really struggling. 1979 was Petry's rookie year. So this is only his 2nd year in the league, and clearly he's got some room to grow. And there's his 5th walk. So we have 2 more right-handed batters, and then that's it. I think I'm going to have to take them out just to preserve what little lead we have. As Petry strikes out Verizor, bringing up Alan Bannister, who miraculously is 0 for 5 against against Petry. Oh, there's the 6th walk, and the game is tied. That's brutal. I don't remember Petry walking that many, batters in his time, but he's just wild in this game. So we're going to bring the other rookie, George Capizzello, to face Carl Pagel, and that should be the 3rd out as it falls short of the warning track. So we're going to have to count on the bullpen to hang in there and allow us to get the lead back. It's early. So bottom of the 3rd, and Fisk leads off by popping out to first base. Hancock up with 1 out. He's going to fly out to right. That's 2 down. And that is going to bring up Lance Parrish, who's going to pop it up on the infield. So 1-2-3 inning for Paxton. And we're going to the top of the 4th. I'd like Capizzello to at least get through this inning, as Hargrove bloops it into left center this time. So it's 2 hits for Hargrove. And Andre Thornton is up, who somehow does not hit lefties very well. He's going to line it to right for the 1st out. 1 down for Ron Hasse. It's turn 2. Now he's going to rip it into the left center field gap. Run's going to score. They take the lead. Indians are up by 1 as Hasse advances to 2nd. So this might be the revenge game for the Indians after us crushing them the first 2. Oh, okay. The catcher's going to steal 3rd. So we're going to pull the infield in to prevent that run from scoring if we can. And Delaney is going to pop it up to 3rd and foul ground. It's 2 down. And I'm going to intentionally walk Toby Hara to get to the lefty, and then that should be Capizzello's final batter one way or another. And Rick Manning's going to pop it up on the infield, so that strategy works out. But too little, too late, as the Indians take the lead 5-4. And here's JT again, looking for the 4th straight game with a home run. He's going to take a walk. Mike Paxton was originally drafted by the Boston Red Sox, and he was traded to the Indians for Dennis Eckersley. It was a 5-player trade. Oh, as Stegman grounds into a double play. And if you've watched other games versus the Indians, you know why Eckersley got traded to Boston. It was because Rick Manning stole Dennis Eckersley's wife. And so that was it. Eckersley was traded to Boston, and then obviously he went to the A's, and the rest is history. So we're going to bring in Roger Weaver. This is a complete bullpen game at this point. Everyone's probably going to get into it. Weaver's got 1 out as Bannister pops it up on it's going to pop it out to right field. So Carl Pagel up with 2 outs. And he goes down swinging. So a 1-2-3 inning. We really needed that. And we're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Tram's going to lead off. And he's going to fly out to center field. Bringing up the home run hitter, Richie Hebner. He's going to ground to first for the 2nd out. And then there's Kemp with 2 down. He's going to fly out to left. So 6 outs in a row for Mike Paxton. Let's see. I'm going to take out Weaver, and we're going to bring in Shotzi. And we're going to see how many innings we can get out of Schatzeder. He's been a very effective long reliever for us. And really, if Petry doesn't work out, I'm going to give him one more start. I'm going to move Schatzeder into that role. In real life, Schatzeder did get, I believe, 12 starts for us in 1980, as he walks Thornton with one down, bringing up Ron Hasse, who had that big double in the last inning. Here he's going to fly out to center field, and that's going to be 2 down for Delaney. So yeah, Schatzeder's proven that he can get lefties and righties out, so, I mean, why not give him a chance to make a few starts? It couldn't be any worse than Stanley or Dan Petry. Fisk is going to drill it to center. It's going to go to the wall, and that's going to be a double. So we have a chance here to tie up the game. I'm going to have Hancock hit it to the right side, move Fisk over. Infield end for Parrish. We're going to try to sacrifice it and just hit it right over their heads. Nope, he drills it right into the ground. And Fisk is out at home. So that was a fruitless endeavor. And JT is going to fly out to left center, and that's the end of the inning. So all hopes were dashed. Top of the 7th for Toby Hara. Hara's going to ground it to Tram, and that'll be the first out. And there's Rick Manning. As we mentioned earlier, he's the guy that stole Dennis Eckersley's wife. And he strikes out, bringing up Tom Verizor, who's going to pop it up to Trammell, and that'll be the 3rd out. So Schatzeder's been very effective, pitching 2 innings so far. Steggy's up. Steggy's going to ground it to second. That's going to be the 1st out. And here's Brookins, who has been really struggling all year, really. Takes a walk there, so that's helpful. I'm going to try to steal with Brookins. He's a 94 speed, which is the fastest on the team. So maybe he can get into scoring position. Oh, they pitch out. And he's thrown out at second. So they saw that one coming. Trammell walks. And that's going to be it for Mike Paxton. And they're going to bring in Bobby Cuellar, who has pitched 9 games. This is his first professional season since 1977. So let's see if maybe Hebner can get a base hit. Yes, he does. He hits it to left field. Trammell's going to move up to 3rd, and we have the makings of a rally, 2-out rally. Here's Kemp. Kemp's going to ground it to second, and they get out of the inning. I'm going to try one more inning with Schatzeder as Bannister leads off the 8th. He's going to ground it to Trammell at short. 1 down for Carl Pagel. Pagel's going to lift it to right center field. And that's 2 down. And here's Vaughn Hayes. He goes down swinging. Schatzeder's awesome in this game. But that'll probably be his last batter. We don't want to tax him too much. Carlton Fisk is going to take the 3rd strike looking, and that's going to be 1 down in the bottom of the 8th. Gary Hancock hits it back to the pitcher. It's 2 down for Lance Parrish. We really need a bomb right here. Tried to call the shot, but Parrish is going to hit it weakly into left center field. So yeah, we're going to take Schatzy out. He more than did his job. And let's bring in a righty. Let's bring in Tobik, who's also been effective this year. He's going to start the inning by facing Andre Thornton, and he hits him in the ankle. That is not the way you want to start off the ninth. And the lefty, Ron Hassey, is up. He's going to ground it to short. Let's turn 2. Yes. So we get out of that. That is the first double play of the game. And Delaney is going to strike out for the third out. So this is going to be Jason Thompson's last opportunity to hit his 4th home run in 4 games. And he doesn't do it. He grounds out to second base. It's 1 down. I'm going to take out Stegman and bring in Champ Summers. A little bit better of a hitter. So 1 down for Champ. And he's going to rip it to right field for a base hit. So we're going to take him out and replace him with Rick Peters, who will also fill the defensive spot. And let's see, I guess this is the best time to bring in Lou from the bench. So I was hoping to give Lou the day off, but I'm going to let him swing away. We have good speed on the bases. Oh, nope, Whitaker's going to pop up. So I'm going to have to steal with Peters to get a runner in scoring position. So we're going to steal second. Let's do it. Inside, and he does steal second base, so we have a chance to tie it. Base hit by Trammell. That should do it. And he's going to hit it to right center field. And it does fall in for a double. And the game is tied. Wow. Okay, well, we can win it right here with Hebner. 2 down. Well, they're going to intentionally walk Hebner. It's a smart move. And they're bringing in their closer, Victor Cruz, who's a righty. I mean, why not bring in a lefty? I don't know. So this is Kemp's first at-bat against Cruz this year. Runners at first and second base. He'll do it. Does it get through? It does! Come on, Trimble! Yeah! All right. The Cardiac Kids. So we win that one 6-5, clutch hitting. We sweep the last place Indians, as should be. Looks like there might be a trade offer. So hold tight for 1 second while it's thinking it over. So we keep our half game lead. There was no trade offer. Let's look at the transactions. And yeah, there was a huge trade. Oh my gosh. The Braves trade Bob Horner, Dale Murphy, and a backup left fielder to the Cardinals for Mike Phillips, a light-hitting shortstop, Don Hood, he's a former Indian, and he's a starter reliever, and Silvio Martinez, who is also a starter. So I don't know. It looks like the Cardinals got the better of that deal. But, wow, that's a blockbuster. So let's pull up the box score, take a look. Feel free to pause it. As always, I appreciate you guys following along. We did have a Time Travel Tuesday 1990 Flair baseball card box break today. So take a look at that video. It was a lot of fun going through the 1990 cards, looking for Griffey and the Sammy Sosa rookie. So tune in, check that one out, and until then, have a good night.